HR doesn't get the budget that marketing does, right? So they've got to take a small amount of money and drive this huge amount of impact. And sadly, a lot of companies say our employees are our greatest asset, but they don't necessarily put the money behind that, right? So helping companies be able to figure out how to really stretch that dollar across all of the different media channels, how they tell the story, how they show up, and how they build their identity as a place to work from an employer brand perspective is really the core of what we do.
Maybe they do have a little bit of a bigger budget than a smaller company, or as you said, the HR world doesn't get as big of a budget as the marketing department does.
You know, when I was at Dell, give you an example. When I was at Dell, one of the first things I did, and one of the things we advise our clients on that sit in the HR side, is to build that internal relationship with their marketing team, right? So if you can leverage other money that's already being spent, right, on advertising, and maybe ride the coattails a little bit. But in having that conversation, we were actually talking about hiring in Japan. And I was talking about partnering with some of the campaigns that marketing was doing in campaigns. She's like, yeah, we've got a $6 million budget for that one campaign. And if you've got 2 million that you can just tack onto that, great. Like 2 million was my entire budget. So even in the larger, we were a global tech brand and hiring in over 70 countries, and that was my budget. So it was just even those large, big global organizations still have that same challenge. So it's just a matter of really helping them hone in and refine and optimize their strategy.